Hey guys, since 3rd and 4th grade are both working with fractions this week, and since it's been a while since we've all been in class, I thought it would be useful to kind of just go over fractions and review them. So let's go ahead and do that.
So, when you're talking about fractions, there's a couple important things you want to keep in mind. Now, when I think of fractions, I like to think of it as a part of a whole, where my whole is divided into equal sized pieces. So, if I were to imagine that this circle was a pizza and it was cut into 4 equal sized pizza pieces, and I ate one part of it, that would be 1 out of 4, where 1 is my numerator and 4 is my denominator.
So let's look at this part here. What fraction of the circle is shaded? Now, what I like to do is the first thing I like to do is I like to count how many are shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number that's shaded, that is the part that is going to be our numerator. So this is going to be 4 over. Now the mistake sometimes people think is, oh, 4 is shaded in, 2 are not shaded in, so it's 4 over 2. There's more to it than that because your denominator is your whole. How many are there all together? So I had 4 shaded in, 5, 6. So what fraction of this circle is shaded in? 4, 6. This one you're doing something similar. What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Count up how many are shaded in, put it over how many there are all together. And we kind of just talked about what our numerator and our denominator are. If we look at this one, Billy asked his friend to split a candy bar. His friend split the candy bar like this. Explain if it was fair or not. Well, if your friend split a candy bar with you like this and gave you this little piece here, is that fair? No, it's not fair. But why is it not fair? How do we need to divide fractions up? How are they cut into? They're cut into equal size pieces. Are these pieces the same size? Are they equal size? No. So if I wanted to explain, no, they are not cut into the same size. They are not cut into equal parts. John collected 4 out of 4 of a Pokemon collection. What is another way to write 4 out of 4? Well, if there were 4 Pokemon cards and I had all 4, how many would I have? I would have a whole. If you have a whole, you have, another way to write that would be 1. Now let's look at this one. This one is comparing fraction. Jacob has 2 fraction models, each divided into equal-sized sections. The fraction represented by model A is less than the fraction represented by model B. Model A is divided into 6 sections, and 3 sections are shaded in. This one's shaded, this one's shaded, this one's shaded. 3 sections are shaded in. Model B is divided into 8 sections. Okay, I need to go back up here and read this again. The fraction represented by model A is less than the fraction represented by model B. What do you know about the number of sections shaded in model B? So, if we were to write this as an inequality with our less than, greater than, or equal to, we would want to say that this one, model A, is less than model B. So model B, however many parts we shade, it has to be a greater fraction than model A. So model A has 3 shaded in. If I shaded 3 in here, it's not equal, it's actually less. If I shaded 4, now they're equal. So it has to be more than 4. It could be 5, 6, 7, or 8. So what do you know about the number of sections shaded in model B? I would say it has to be more than 4, because 4/8 is half. Now let's look over at this one. Write a greater than, less than, or equal to complete a true statement about each pair of fractions. 4/6 is what to 3/10? So the first thing we want to do is we want to draw a model. You could draw a circle, or you could draw a square, or you could draw a rectangle. I'm going to draw two rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 of those are shaded in 4. Now this one is divided into 10 sections. All right, and 3 of these are shaded in. Now that I draw a model, it's a little bit easy to see which one is bigger. This one, 4/6, is clearly a greater fraction. And then when you come down here to explain your thinking, you could write something like, I know that 4/6 is greater than 3/10 because when I drew a model, I could see that the fraction 4/6 had more than half filled in, and the fraction 3/10 had less than half filled in. Good luck.